It's Ryan Swayer right now out in front, 1.7 seconds up on the field, enjoying that clean truck in front of him as he works his way through the single double, going to single all the way through it. Here he comes over here on the right-hand side of the track, coming back towards start finish.
1 minute left.
Race two, be ready. Race two, be ready. That's going to be four-wheel drive short course C final. Be ready. Ryan, Mike, Chris, Jeffrey, and TJ right now your top five with 40 seconds left to go. 1 and 2 pretty much pulled away from the field. My two bump ups, you are not needed to marshal. Get the rest of the field to marshal. 2 bump ups, you can get your next cars ready. Again, 2 bump ups, you do not need to marshal. Get the rest of the field to marshal. Should have enough marshals to be able to do that. I think I got one person that's running back-to-back in this group. Ryan Swayer still leading the way. Mike Shirley holding number 2 spot. His race clock is about to expire. All righty, guys, racing back to the line. You will be done. As you come to the line, you'll be done.
Cole Almendra done. Gina Tirado done. Jeffrey Bernhardt done.
All righty, guys, once again, as you come to the line, you'll all be done. Ryan, you're done. Here comes Mike Shirley.
Mike Shirley, JR
and
done.
Mike Shirley going to take the number 2 and final transfer spot. Waiting on TJ. TJ last one to finish. And there we go, guys. That's a race. Everybody is done. It looks like Josh, Bob, and Jermaine are out. All right, Ryan and Mike Shirley, you're bumping up into race number 5. Race three. So go put your cars on charge. All right, I'm going to need Chris Chapman, Jeffrey, TJ, Cole, Gina, Josh, Bob, Jermaine out to marshal, please. And I think I got TJ and Gina, Chris. Oh, man, I got several that are back-to-back. All right, guys, I'm going to need some volunteer marshal help. Volunteer marshal help as my bump-ups need to get their cars ready because they're back up in the next race. We'll need volunteer marshal help, please, as I got several of them that are running back-to-back. We're going to give Gina, Chris, Bob,
45 seconds to the start of the race.
And TJ, just a moment here.
Uriel Tolentino, Andrew Fritzen, Chris Chapman.
I got a lot of them running back-to-back, so I'm going to need some volunteer marshal help, please. Going to need volunteer marshal help, please.
30 seconds
I
to the start of the race.
I got 1 empty seat. So that gentleman's going to grab that cone. I got 1 empty seat. I need to have covered. You got it. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Hilliard. All right, we got to give Bob, Gina, TJ, and Jeffrey here just a moment as they are running back-to-back. Let them get their trucks ready. Race at number 2 going to be coming up next.
Bob Larimore.
I'm with you, man. I'm with you. I usually get up and get going about 6:30 to 7 o'clock, but for some reason when that alarm goes off 10 minutes too early, you're like, it feels like it's 2 hours. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yep. It's all right. We'll wait. Yep. Yeah, he changed it this morning. Just hang tight, guys. Hang tight. I got a couple of guys that are running back-to-back here. They're trying to get their trucks ready. The running order did change a little bit. TJ, you going to sit this one out? You broke? Okay. So we're just waiting on Jeffrey. Jeffrey, I need you to check in for me. Jeffrey, I need you to check in. Nothing. Nothing on that truck. Nothing. No hit. A transponder in that big boy? Oh, man, he's got 8-scale wheels on it. I didn't notice that. All right, it's going to be Jeffrey on the 1, Andrew on the 2, Tyler on the 3, Robert on the 4, Bob 5, Chris 6, Gina 7, Uriel 8, Vanessa 9, TJ 10, Darian 11, and Edward on the 12. Has Jeffrey made it back yet? Don't see him yet. No, he hasn't made it back yet. Race 3, be prepared and please be ready. It's going to be 4-wheel drive 10-scale buggy C final. Waiting on Jeffrey to come back here. Jeffrey. Did we lose him altogether? There you go. Okay, here we go.
Jeffrey Bernhardt.
If you want to. All right, Jeffrey on that 1. All right, there we go. Christine on the 7, please. All right, you guys, here we go, racers. It's 4-wheel drive short course. C final. 2 of you will transfer up into the B main. Race smart, race clean, guys. Don't beat the crap out of one another early in the morning. Racers ready, marshals ready. Everybody's going on a tone here in less than 5. All right, it's 4-wheel drive 10-scale short course. C final underway. Jeffrey going to lead them off. Oh, boy. That one got pancaked there at the start. Both of them going to pay the price. They're falling down the leaderboard. Oh, no, we got one on the wrong side of the pipe. Marshall gets him going back in the right direction. I believe that's going to be Tyler right now out in front. Let's see when they come back to the line here. Oh, no, we got a pass for the race lead. We got an all-red truck now over here on the right-hand side of the track coming back towards start-finish. Down the front straightaway to go. Across the line. It's going to be Robert Coons out in front. Uriel now up to that number 2 spot. Oh, we got one on the wrong side of the pipe there. 1 and 2 coming in through the middle section of the track here in the C final. They're trying to open up a little bit of a gap here on the field. Right at 1 minute down and 7 minutes left to go. Race number 3, you're coming up next. Here they come across the start-finish line. Uriel now to the top of the leaderboard. Put Robert down to the number 2 spot. Trying to remember who it was yesterday. Had that body all busted up. I thought it was Uriel, but that's not his body unless he's on a rent a body out there. I got a backup. Uriel right now leading the way. Robert holding on that number 2. Chris Chapman in the 3. Bob Larimore 4. And Vanessa Campbell to the 5. 1:30 down, 6:30 to go. 1 and 2 with a bit of a breakaway from the field as they skip their way through that left-hand side of the track. That's at that step-off tabletop. All right, yes, Robert Coons right now leading the way. Uriel holding on number 2 spot. Chris Chapman in at number 3. Edward in at 4. Bob 5. 2:30 down, 5:30 to go. Robert right now with that top spot. Uriel now 4.7 seconds back of the 1. Chris Chapman in at number 2. 3.4 seconds back into number 2. Just over 5 minutes left to go. Uriel still leading the way. Let's see where Robert's going to be at when he comes to the line. Oh, it's going to be Chris Chapman up to that number 2 spot. Ed to that number 3. Robert falling down the leaderboard. Oh, looks like Robert may be out. I see his truck there in the middle of the infield. Oh, my God, my poor turn marshal out there hustling, man. It's early in the morning to be running around like this. My goodness. Here with that now with a 5-second lead up on Chapman. Chapman last time by the line was only 0.2 of a second up on Ed. Bernhard now up to that number 4 spot. Oh, we got Uriel down to the number 3. Uriel dropping down the leaderboard. Chris Chapman, your new race leader. Ed to the number 2 and final transfer spot. Ed from 12th on the starting grid all the way to the number 2. Just over 4 minutes left to go as we're nearing the halfway point here in this 8-minute final of four-wheel drive short course. Race 2 currently on the track. Chris Chapman comes across the line with the race lead. Oh, no. I think that might be him upside down. Let's find Chapman's truck here. The red one? Red, black? No. Let's find Chapman's truck. I think this is him working over on the right-hand side. Let's see when he comes back to the line. Nope, that's Jeffrey. Bob. There's Chris. Chris running that all-blue truck, light blue. That's your race leader. Jeffrey right now in that number 3 spot, running 1 lap back. Got the race leader directly behind him here. He's now working his way around. That's 3rd place he just passed. Got a lap here pretty much on the entire field. Ed last time by the line was only 0.6 of a second back. That gap now starting to open up for your race leader. This light blue truck coming on the front straightaway. Out in front. Just over 3 minutes left to go. Chris Chapman, 0.7 of a second up on Ed. Now the gap 3 seconds between that 1 and 2. Jeffrey holding on that number 3. Bob in that 4. Uriel in the 5. Tyler working at 6. Vanessa in the 7. Gina in the 8. 5 minutes down. 3 minutes left to go. Battle right now in the middle of the pack between Bob Larimore, Uriel, and Tyler. 2:45 left to go. Race 2 on the track. Race 3, you're coming up next. There was a change in the running order, guys. They changed the running order this morning, so make sure you check the heat sheets, please. Please make sure you check the heat sheets for the 10th scale. Running order changed this morning. Tyler warning for aggressive driving now, buddy. Tyler warning for aggressive driving. Be easy. 6 minutes down and 2 minutes left to go. Chris Chapman, 6.5 seconds up on Ed. Ed, 33 seconds up on Jeffrey. Jeffrey, 4 seconds up on Tyler. Tyler, 1.2 seconds up on Bob. Bob, 0.8 of a second up on Uriel. 1:45 left to go. Chris Chapman still out in front. Here he comes over here on the right-hand side of the track, trying to pick his way through that lap traffic. That sky blue truck coming onto the front straightaway, out in front. 1:30 left to go, 1:30 remaining. Race number 3, you're coming up next, race 3. Please be prepared and be ready. Guys, make sure you check the heat sheets. They changed the heat sheets this morning, so please make sure you check the heat sheets. Here's Chris Chapman right now with a 4.6 second lead here up on Ed. Ed, 40 seconds up on Jeffrey.
1 minute left.
Less than a minute to go.
I got things I got to do as well. I got to set the TV and all that.
30 seconds left to go. Chris Chapman right now with a 10-second lead here up on Ed. Ed right now with a 40-second lead up on Jeffrey. Jeffrey 0.6 of a second up on Tyler. Tyler right now 1.5 seconds up on Uriel. Gina working at number 6 by Bob Larimore and at number 7. Vanessa in the 8. 15 seconds left to go. We'll get done with the 10th scale program. We'll run the relay race, 30 laps for them to do battle, and then we will move out to the 8th scale program. Run that as quick as we possibly can. By my quick math of figuring it up, we should be done around 7 o'clock. By my quick math. Could be just a hair after, could be a little before, but.
Gina Tirado done.
All righty, guys, that is a race. When you run it back to the line, you will all be done. There's Ed going to come across the line. Ed going to take that number 2 and final bump spot.
Melissa Campbell done. Tyler Ording done. Uriel Tolentino done.
Waiting on Chris Chapman. There's Chris Chapman. There we go, guys. That's the race. Everybody is done. All righty, fellas, put your trucks down. Come on and get into marshal spot. Chris and Ed, you are excused from marshaling. Chris and Ed, you're excused from marshaling. All righty, guys, put your vehicles down. Come on, I'll get you a marshal spot. Chris and Ed, you're bumping up into race number 5. Race 5. So get your trucks on charge. Race number 3 going to be coming up next.
One minute to the start of the race.
All righty, guys, let's get our marshals out here quickly, please. Marshals coming out. Again, Chris and Ed, you are excused from turn marshaling. I need Jeffrey, Tyler, Uriel, Gina, Bob,
Seth
Vanessa,
Harrison.
Robert, and Andrew out to marshal, please.
Ryan Swayer. Mike Shirley. Mike Shirley Jr. 30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, it's four-wheel drive 10th scale buggy C main, race number 3. Getting them all checked in. I need my turn marshals to the track, please. Marshals coming out. Chris Chapman, Ed Schrey. Please get your vehicles ready to go.
15 seconds to the
You are
start of the race.
excused from marshaling. I need the rest of my marshals out to the track, please, from four-wheel drive short course C final.
Less than 5.
I have no check yet from Dale. No check from Dale or Darian. Dale or Darian. No check from y'all. Okay. Darian? Darian, are you here? I need you to check in. Let's get them lined up, guys. Dale on the 1, Bryce on the 2, Joe 3, Darian 4, Seth 5, Matt 6, Mike 7, Scott 8, Ryan 9, and Mike 10. Again, guys, by my math, we're looking at we're being done right about 8 o'clock, maybe just a hair before. Here we go. Racers ready. Marshals ready. Everybody's going on the tone here in less than 5. And we're off and running. It's four-wheel drive buggy C main out on the track. We'll run our two-wheel drive 10th scale buggy B final up next. Oh, man, all kinds of carnage here going on that step-off tabletop. Got 2 of them upside down. Marshall gets them going back in the right direction. Bryce let them off here at the start in that number 2. Here they come on the right-hand side of the track. Got a bit of a breakaway now for our race leaders. He comes back to the line here in the C main. Bryce out in front. Let's see who's going to be in that number 2. It's going to be Joe Eastridge. Seth Hardison right there behind him in the number 3. Oh, no, Seth's going to roll upside down. That is going to allow Matt Daly now to slip past up to the 3 spot. 1, 2, 3, and 4 very close together as they work through the middle section of the track. Your race leader in that bright green over here on the right hand. Oh, got one upside down right here, right here. Thank you, Marshall. It's Bryce, Joe, Seth, Matt, and Ryan. Your last time by the line. Bryce has now opened up a 2.3 second lead here on the field. Ryan now up to the number 3 spot. Swayer has 3.8 seconds he needs to make up here on Joe Eastridge. That's 1 minute down. 7 minutes remaining here in this 8-minute final. Bryce still leading the way, 2.3 seconds up on Joe. Race 4, you're on deck, race 4 on deck. It's Bryce, Joe, Ryan, Mike Shirley Sr., Mike Shirley Jr. in the 5, Seth Hardison in the 6, Matt DeLay in the 7, Scott Hollister in the 8. Bryce still 3.7 seconds up on the field last time by the line. Oh, a little bit of a long lap here for Joe Eastridge. Put Ryan Swayer now up to the number 2. One and 2 now separated by 9/10 of a second. I got one upside down front straightaway. Bryce, Ryan, Joe. Ryan Swayer now up to the race lead. Oh, Bryce falling down the leaderboard. You want to stay over there in your marshal spot, buddy. Stay in your marshal spot. That's a busy spot over there. 2:30 down, 5:30 left to go. Swayer with that top spot, 3 seconds up on Joe. Joe 4 seconds up on Mike Shirley. Shirley now 8 seconds back at Joe Eastridge. Eastridge only 1.3 seconds back in the race lead. 3 minutes down, 5 minutes left to go. Race leaders right here in the center section of the track, working their way towards that single double. 1 and 2 very close together. They go full send. Now they got lap traffic stuck in between 1 and 2. They work through the right-hand side. Here to come back across start finish line. Swayer still holding on that top spot. Eastridge only 1 second back. Oh boy, man, going full send there for Eastridge. Swayer trying to hold on to that top spot. Uh-oh, the one out here with an unfortunate break. Through that single double, now to the backhand section of the track. Got a little bit, one all hung up on the pipe. He gets it going the right direction. Here comes Ryan Swayer coming across the line with that top spot. On that jump off, tabletop, now back through that little roller. Coming in through the S-turn, or the switchbacks. Oh, Ryan gets a little bit squirrely. That's going to allow Joe Eastridge to make up some time. Joe was 2 seconds back last time by the line. He's going to make up probably about a second here. 4 minutes down, 4 minutes left to go. Now 1 second is the gap between 1 and 2 through the middle section of the track. Ryan trying to hold on for the win here in the C-Main, a 4-wheel drive 10-scale buggy. Ryan in that red and blue. Up and over the double they go. On to the back section of the track. Here to come in through the short chute. Lap traffic pulls over, lets them come through. 1 and 2. Back towards start finish now. Left-hand side of the track, step off, tabletop. Top left-hand side through that small bank. Oh, man. Oh, came up almost a little bit short there for Swayer. Able to keep it going in the right direction. Still feeling the pressure here from Eastridge. Eastridge last time by the line was only half a second back. Eastridge wanting that win here in the C-Main. A 4-wheel drive 10-scale buggy. You got just over 3 minutes left to go. Across the line and go to the left-hand side of the track. Eastridge is right there with him. Oh, Eastridge is going to go up a little bit short on that lander off the step-off. Still keeps it going in the right direction. Gap staying right at about the same, right at about a half a second here. Oh, diving to the inside after the small problem there from Swayer. We have a new race leader to the top of the leaderboard now. Put Joe Eastridge out in front. Swayer into number 2. Watch out, Marshalls. Oh, my goodness. Here they come in through the center section of the track now at the switchback. 1 and 2. That green and silver, I believe it is out in front with the white wheels. Got second place right there behind him in the red and blue for Swayer. Coming down the front straightaway here for Joe Eastridge. 2:30 left to go, 2:30 remaining. Race 4 up next. Again, guys, please check the heat sheets. Please check the heat sheets. Heat sheets did change early this morning. So please make sure you check the heat sheets. Make sure you're in the right race. We have 11 10-scale races to run. Then we added the 12th relay race. It's Joe, Ryan, Mike, Seth, Matt, Mike. Right now your running order. Race number 3 on the track. Race number 4 going to be coming up next. As soon as we get done with the relay race, guys, it'll be a mad dash over to the 8-scale track to get a few things set up. I got to set up a TV. I got a few things I got to set up over there before we can get our program started. 1:20 left to go. Things are kind of dripping wet this morning, so I didn't want to set that stuff up underneath the driver's stand and to get ruined. I lost a TV yesterday. Somehow a TV got broken. I'm not sure how that happened, but it happens. Nobody's real fault or anything. It just happens.
1 minute left.
Had those TVs for like 2-3 years, so it's amazing that they've lasted as long as they have. There's a reason why I buy cheap TVs from Walmart. Find the cheapest TVs they got. I ain't worried about what they look like because we ain't showing nothing but data on the screen. We ain't watching no No motocross or racing or anything like that on them. Joe Eastridge still leading away with 30 seconds left to go. Ryan Swayer holding on that number 2. Mike Shirley. Now Seth Hardison going to be in that number 3. Seth Hardison finds himself 38 seconds back at the number 2. Mike Shirley Jr. in the 4. Matt in the 5. Got a few of them that fell out of this one. I will need a little bit of volunteer marshal help, please, as Joe and Ryan are going to need to get their cars ready for the B main. Race clock is about to expire. Uh-oh. One going hot.
Mike Shirley Jr. done. Ryan Swayer done. Matt Daly done.
Ryan Swayer, you're done. Mike Shirley Jr. done. Matt Daly, you're done. Waiting on Seth and Joe. Again, I might need a little bit of, or I will need a little bit of volunteer marshal help. But Joe and Ryan got to get their cars ready, so I'll need a little bit of marshal help, please. Got 2 more still to finish. 2 more still to finish. Waiting on Joe and
Joe Eastridge
Seth.
done. All drivers
And there
are
we go,
finished.
guys. That's the race. Everybody is
Seth
done.
Hardison
Joe and Ryan, you guys are taking a bump up
race is
into
completed.
race number 6. Race 6. So put your cars down. Come on, I'll get you to a marshal spot quickly. Joe and Ryan, you're excused from marshaling. I will need some volunteer marshal help, please. I will need volunteer marshal help. I got a couple of guys that are running back to back.
1
And I
minute
got a
to the
couple
start
that
of the
need to
race.
get their cars ready. All right, it's 4-wheel drive 10 scale buggy. It's going to be Mike Shirley, Jeffrey Bernard, Marcus Butler, Colin Bombara, and Jermaine Merchant. 2-wheel drive 10 scale buggy B main.
45
race
seconds
4.
to the start of the race.
Race 4 coming up next.
"30 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, thank you to the volunteer
15
marshals.
seconds to the start of the race.
All right, 10th scale
Jeffrey
2-wheel drive.
Bernhardt.
Let's get them all checked in, please.
Mark Butler, less than 5.
All right, guys, 2 of you are going to transfer up into the B or A main.
Mike Shirley Jr.
All right, guys, let's get them lined up. I need Mike Shirley Jr. on the 1, Jeffrey on the 2, Marcus
Jermaine
on the
Merchant.
3. I have no check yet from Colin on the 4, and Jermaine on the 5. Colin, are you here? 1, 2, 3, 4. No Colin. Here we go, guys. Racers ready. Marshall's ready. Everybody's going on a tone here in less than 5. All right, we're off and running. It's going to be Mike Shirley Jr. leading them off here in 2-wheel drive buggy B final. 8 minutes to do battle. Race 5. You're coming up next. 2 of you will transfer up. I'll need volunteer marshal help after this one again, please. 1, 2, 3, and 4 staying very close together here on the first half lap. They work their way in through that single double. Looks like all of them going to single through it. Oh my goodness, they get all piled up over here on the right-hand side of the track here for lap number 1. One hard into the pipe. Marcus right now with that top spot. Mike Shirley working in at number 2. Jeffrey 3. Jermaine in the 4. 45 seconds down, 7:15 left to go. Race 5, 4-wheel drive short course, B main. You're up next. Again, guys, I'll need volunteer marshal help after this race. I only have 4 on the stand. Marcus Butler right now leading the way. Coming across start finish. Is that a B5M? Is that what that is? Or B5 rear motor? Anybody know? Is that a B5 rear motor? It don't look like it's wide enough to be the B5 RTR. or B, whatever what I can't even remember what that RB10, RB10. Maybe it is an RB10. Now I get a bit better look at it. That might be an RB10. I don't know. I can't tell from here. I'm old and half blind. Marcus Butler right now leaning away. Mike Shirley in that number 2 spot. 1.4 second gap between the 1 and 2. Bernhard holding on to the number 3. Merchant working at number 4. We have a new race leader. Mike Shirley now going to move up to the top of the leaderboard. Butler going to fall down at number 2. 2 minutes down. 8 minutes left to go. Race number 5. You're coming up next. Race 5. .230 down. 5:30 left to go. Mike Shirley with that race lead, 2 seconds up on Butler. Last time by the line. Here they come on to the right-hand side of the track, coming back towards start-finish. And it's going to be Butler now back out in front. Butler running that all purple-colored buggy. Oh, all right, you guys, breakfast is here. Breakfast is here and ready to roll. So if you guys are hungry, make your way over to the adrenaline tent. Yep, adrenaline tent, and get your breakfast. Butler, Shirley, Merchant, Bernhard. Right now your running order. I'll need volunteer marshal up after this one. Only have 4 on the stand. Only have 4 on the stand. It's Marcus Butler out in front, 4 seconds up on Mike Shirley. Now it's going to be Jermaine Merchant has closed that gap on that second place running buggy down to 7/10 of a second. 2, 3, very close together here. They come in through the middle section of the track. Shirley Jr. trying to hold on to it, working that single. Going to double through. Over on the right-hand side of the track, it looks like a little bit of a tiptoe out there. A lot of moisture was inside on the roof line this morning as that sun was beginning to rise. The track a little slick out there. I like it, man. I like it when you get a slick surface like this. Makes the racing so much better. All good, Danny? It shouldn't take me very long to do what I got to do over there. I got to sit there thinking about it. I think I got to put up 2 decoders, 1 TV, plug the computer in, do a little bit of programming there, and we'll be off and running again. Butler right now leading the way. Mike Shirley holding on to number 2 spot. Jermaine Merchant in a 3. Bernhard in a 4. 1, 2, 3. Very close together last time by the line. They're only separated by 1.4 seconds. Shirley going to spin it out in the cutter. He's going to lose the position. Merchant trying to find a way back around. Shirley now going to be back up into the number 2. Here they come across start-finish line. Jermaine Merchant right there on the back side here of Mike Shirley as they battle out for that bump spot. 3 minutes left to go. Here they come in through the switchback. A little bit of breathing room here for Marcus Butler. Mike Shirley feeling the pressure here from Merchant. Oh, man. Oh, no. He done mounted all up on top of him here. Mike Shirley Jr. still holding on to that number 2 and final transfer spot. Here he comes down the front straightaway. Working that left-hand side of the track now. Merchant right there on his back bumper trying to find a way around. In through the middle section. At the switchback here once again. Butler still right there just in front of him. Here they come in through that single double. Oh. One's going to come up a little bit short. Looks like it's still. Oh, man, problems there for our race leader. We have a new race leader now. Put Mike Shirley out of front. Oh, Shirley getting all kinds of squirrely. Oh, no, Shirley stuck in the pipe. So it's going to be Marcus Butler and Jermaine Merchant. Now they're going to battle it out. Looks like Jermaine Merchant's worked his way up into the race lead. Here comes Merchant onto the back section of the track with the race lead. 90 seconds still to go. 1 and 2 with a bit of a breakaway from the field. Oh, power move through the short chute for Butler. Oh, they're side by side coming in through. That step off. A little bit of advantage here, looks like, for Merchant. Butler still working in at number 2. On to the right-hand side of the track now for 1 and 2 with 1 minute left to go. One goes wide in the corner. That's going to allow the other one to slip past. Here they come back towards start finish. Butler out in front.
Left.
Merchant holding on that number 2. They got lap traffic right there in front of them. Oh, race leader gives love. Tap there to lap traffic, but that's going to allow Merchant now to slip past. Merchant now up into the race lead. Butler falls down to the number 2. Butler in that purple-colored buggy in the 2 spot. Merchant now out in front. 45 seconds left to go. Race at number 5. Please be ready. I'll need volunteer marshal help for the next race, please. Volunteer help, please, for the next race. We have a very long ways to go, guys. Like I said, guys, we're probably not going to be done till right around about, I'm thinking right around about 7:30 we'll probably be done. I'm doing the quick math in my head. We're 8 o'clock to 7:30 finish. We're going to try to save some time on some of those lower mains. But it's going to be very important that everybody be prepared and ready for the race. Not going to be able to give any minute graces because we're going to have to go. We're going to run out of daylight. All righty, guys, race clock has expired. Keep going until you cross the line. Again, I got to have volunteer marshal help for the next race, please. I only have 4 on the stand. Mike Shirley, you're done, sir. Going to come home in that 3 spot. So that's going to wrap it up here for Jermaine Merchant and Marcus Butler as they're going to take the 1 and 2 and transfer up into the A main.
Jeffrey Bernhardt done.
Waiting
Merchant
on
done.
Marcus. And there we
All
go,
drivers
guys.
are
That's the
finished.
race. Everybody is done.
Mark
All right, guys, if
Butler
I can
done.
please have some
The race
volunteer
is
marshal
completed.
help. Jermaine and Marcus, you're bumping up into race number 7. 7. All right, guys, this forward drive short course B final coming up next. I need volunteer marshal help, please. Only had 4 on the stand, and really Jermaine and
1 minute to
Marcus
start of the
really
race.
need to go get their cars ready. I need volunteer marshal help, please. I need volunteer marshal help,
7
please.
Miller. Steve Flynn. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Edward Schrey. Sean McCutcheon. Travis Clark. Chris Chapman. Holton Lingerman.
Wait on Dale
Mark
and
Washington.
Seth. With Seth just got done marshaling. I don't think Dale Funk is
30
here
seconds to
yet.
the start of the race. Seth Hardison.
He decided, you know what? I think I'm going to sleep in this morning. I don't blame him. All right, thank you so much to all the volunteer marshals that came out and helped. Greatly appreciate it. We've already got everybody checked
15
in.
seconds to the
Let's
start
go ahead
of
and
the
let's get
race.
them lined up. Travis Clark on the 1, Steve Flynn on the 2, Dale on the 3, Colton on the 4, Seth 5, Sean 6, Art 7, Kevin 8, Chris 9,
Less than
and
5.
Ed on the 10. Let's get them all lined up here, please. It's forward drive short course B main coming up next. This in the 3. There we go. There. All right, here we go, guys. Racers ready. Marshals ready. Everybody's going on the tone in less than 5. Here we go. We're off and running. It is an 8-minute B final for forward drive short course out on the track. Oh, my goodness. Careful. Oh, watch out. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man, it is short course for sure this morning. Race number 5 on the track. Race number 6. You're going to be coming up next. That is four-wheel drive buggy B final. Here they come down the front straightaway. It's going to be Steve Flynn out in front with Travis Clark right behind him in number 2 spot. Man, they are zigging, zagging, slamming, framming, and bamming here in four-wheel drive short course for that number 3 position right now. 1 and 2 running smooth and clean, trying to pull away from the field as they work that top left-hand side of the track. A little bit hot going for Steve Flynn, but he's still holding on to the race lead. That allowed Clark to close up right on his back bumper. Left-hand side of the track now for 1 and 2 at that step-off tabletop. Your race leader, Steve Flynn, out in front. You've got Travis Clark right behind him. That yellow and purple is your race leader. Yellow, black, and purple. Directly behind him in that number 2 spot for Travis Clark in that yellow and blue. Yellow, green, blue. Here they come down the front straightaway. They've opened up a little bit of lead here on the field. Seth Hardison now up to the number 3 spot. Seth now 3.8 seconds back. Seth just made up about a second and a half on our leading duo. Seth Hardison beginning to mount a charge here early in this one. Still got 6.5 minutes left to go. Here comes your leaders over here on the right-hand side of the track. Through the short chute, now through the start-finish line. Steve Flynn, Travis Clark now separated by 1.2 seconds. Oh, no! Our race leader sends it out of the track. Turf Marshal hustling over there to him. Oh, no, Seth's going to spit it out in the corner. That's going to allow Kevin Miller now to slip past. Miller in that turquoise-colored truck trying to close in here on Steve Flynn. Flynn on that top right-hand side of the track. Here he comes down the front straightaway. We've got Colton Lingerman right there in front of our race leader. Steve Flynn, 3.5 seconds back. Kevin Miller, 2.8 seconds away from the transfer. Oh, no, Miller going to roll it upside down. He's going to have to be marshaled. Here comes Hardison trying to close the gap. Ard Washington working at 5, 2:30 down, 5:30 left to go. Your race leader coming back towards start finish. Travis Clark, 3.5 seconds up on the field last time by. But now coming on strong in the number 2. He's only 2 seconds back. Put Steve Flynn right on the back bumper here of Travis Clark as they battle it out here in the B main of four-wheel drive short course. Kevin Miller in that number 3. Hardison working the 4. Art Washington in 5. Chapman in the 6. Edward in the 7. Sean 8. Colton 9. You're now 3 minutes down. 5 minutes left to go. Race 6. Race 6, you're coming up next. .315 down, 4:45 left to go. Travis Clark, Steve Flynn now separated by 1.9 seconds. Breakfast is here, guys. Breakfast is here. If you want some breakfast, please make your way over to the Adrenaline tents that are sitting outside and get yourself some breakfast. I think they got some donuts over there. Get yourself something to eat. Get you a good sugar rush going here early in the morning. Travis Clark, 3 seconds up on the field. Steve Flynn, 13 seconds now up on Kevin Miller. Oh, easy there, guys. Easy, easy, easy. Man, Marshall's over there hustling. Thank you so much to the volunteer marshals helped out to keep the program moving along. Travis Clark, your race leader. Over here on the right, excuse me, not on the right-hand side. Now he's moving to the right-hand side. All mixed up with a bunch of lap traffic here. Across the start-finish line and go. Steve Flynn got lap traffic, got all blue truck, light blue, right in front of him. Man, I got several all blue trucks out here. Oh, boy. Steve Flynn running that yellow, black, purple, and yellow. That's your race leader. Now he's on the top right-hand side of the track. Oh, no, he spins it out right in front of lap traffic. Gathers it back up. He's got an 8-second lead on Travis Clark. Clark now 9.5 seconds up on Seth Hardison. We still got 3.5 minutes left to go. Here comes Travis Clark over here on the right-hand side of the track coming across that start-finish line. Let's see where Seth's going to be at. Seth now over here on the right-hand side of the track. Here he comes towards start-finish. Still 3 minutes remaining here in this race. The gap, 7.5 seconds here between 2 and 3 for the final bump. Oh, no, Hardison on the wrong side of the pipe. Going to have to marshal himself. It's going to be Kevin Miller now back up to the number 3. Hardison down to the 4. Across that little roller to go. Battle for that number 3 spot at the single-double. Oh, Seth's going to come up a little bit short. Right-hand side of the track now. Battle for that number 3. Still pretty tight here between Kevin Miller and Seth Hardison. Seth trying to close that gap back up once again here on the 3. You got Sean McCutcheon holding on to the 5 and Art Washington in the 6. McCutcheon right there with him as well. 3, 4, and 5 very close together. Kevin Miller going full send, trying to run down Travis Clark. Here they come on the right-hand side of the track. Oh, Clark looks like he's going, oh, man, oh, no. Miller hard into the backside here. Was that Clark? That was Clark. Something's not quite right with that truck of Travis Clark. That truck does not have the power that it had earlier. So it looks like he might be getting some battery fade. Definitely slowing way down. Put Kevin Miller now up to the number 2 spot. Seth Hardison right there in the number 3. Battle for the bump spot over here on the right-hand side of the track. Here they come back towards start-finish. In this turquoise-colored truck, Kevin Miller trying to hold on to it. There's Seth Hardison in that dark blue, closing the gap. Top left-hand side of the track. Oh, man, Sean McCutcheon going full send. Oh, man, full send into the side here. Seth Hardison going to marshal himself, and McCutcheon going to check up and wait. But that's going to give Kevin Miller now some breathing room as Miller now working that right-hand side of the track. Hardison going to have to gather it back up. 90 seconds left to go. These guys are still driving hard out here. Don't count out Travis Clark just yet. Looks like Travis missed the lap. We'll get that fixed for him when he comes back around. Miller trying to hold on to the number 2 with 1:15 left to go. Right-hand side of the track. Here they come back towards start, finish. Kevin Miller coming to the line. Hardison still holding on to the number 3 spot. Hardison 5.2 seconds away from the bump. Less than a minute to go. Your race leader, Steve Flynn, out in front. And unfortunate break there for Travis Clark. He was having a good run. I think his battery just couldn't quite make that full 8 minutes. 35 seconds left to go. Steve Flynn with the top spot. Miller holding on to 2. Washington 3, Hardison 4. As Art Washington makes the pass here on Hardison. Steve Flynn right now with that top spot, 16 seconds up on Kevin Miller. Miller right now 6 seconds up on Washington. Washington 7/10 of a second back on Hardison. Hardison right now with a 15-second lead on McCutcheon. McCutcheon 1 second up on Chris Chapman. Chapman right now with a 10-second lead up on Ed. And Ed 25 seconds up on Colton. Race clock is about to expire. Oh my goodness, what in the world's going on left-hand side of the track? Got a couple of cars all together. All righty guys, race clock has expired. Keep going here to computer call. You done? It looks like it's going to be Steve Flynn taking the race win here.
Chris Chapman done.
He's got a big lead up on the field. It'll be
Colton
Kevin
Miller
Miller over here on the
Sean
right-hand side of the track.
done.
Here comes Miller in the turquoise colored truck. He will come back to the
Art
line,
Washington
and
done.
he will oh
Miller
no,
done.
Art Washington going to edge him out right there at the very end. Put Art
Trey
Washington up to the number 2 spot
Flynn done.
as
All
Washington
drivers are
finishes
finished.
up in the
Seth
final
Hardison done.
transfer spot, just edging out Kevin Miller. Steve Flynn takes the race win, so Steve and Art, you're going into the A main.
The race is completed.
All right, Steve and Art, you're going into race number 8, guys. Race 8. Everybody else, I need you out here to let's see here. Yep, everybody else, I need you out here to marshal, please. Everyone else out to marshal. All righty, guys, this four-wheel drive 10-scale buggy B final, race number 6. Coming
1
up
minute
next.
to the start of the race. Colin Bombara. Joe Eastridge. 45 seconds to the start of the race. David Allen. Ryan Schaefer. Ryan Swayer. Don Hillard. "30 seconds to the start of the race.
It's 30 laps. 30
Steve
laps, Danny. 30 laps. Wait on Cody Dudley, Will Almeida, and Connor Hooper.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Wait on Cody, Will, and Connor to check in.
Less than 5.
All right, guys, I'm missing one marshal over on the right-hand side there by the Techno banner. Techno banner. No. Oh, yeah, I got Colin. I just don't have Cody, Will, and Connor. Cody, Will, and Connor. No check-in from y'all. Don Hilliard on the 1, Cody on the 2, Dave Allen on the 3, Colin on the 4, Will 5, Steve 6, Connor 7, Ryan 8, Joe 9, and Ryan Swayer 10. All right, looks like we're ready to go. I got one coming. All right, Will,
Almeida.
line up on the 5, please. All right, here we go, guys. Racers ready. No, I can't give minute graces, guys. We have the sunlight we are fighting. I cannot give minute graces. Guys, you have to be prepared and be ready. We are fighting sunlight. We do have a very long program still to run. You need to be prepared and be ready, please. Racers ready. Marshall's ready. Everybody's going on a tone here in less than 5. All right, 8 minutes to do battle here in the B main. 4-wheel drive 10th scale buggy on the track. Oh, got a couple of guys getting together here to start. Come on now, guys, work together, work together. You said 8-minute final. You're not going to win on lap number 1. Right-hand side of the track. Here they come back across start finish line. Cody Dudley with that top spot. Don Hilliard in at number 2. Dave Allen in number 3. Colin in the 4. Race 6 currently on the track. Race 7 you're coming up next. 2-wheel drive 10th scale buggy A final coming up next. Is Dudley and Hilliard 1 second apart. They had an 8/10 of a second lead up on Dave Allen last time by the line. Dave Allen not going to move up to the number 2. Put Don down to the 3. Dave Allen in that sky blue in the 2 spot. Got Cody Dudley right there in front of him. It's Cody, Dave, Colin, Don, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ryan now up to the 5 spot with 1:15 down, 3:45 left to go. Colin and Don battling out. They're only separated by 9/10 of a second last time by the line. As for the 3 spot, Dave Allen now closing the gap here on Cody Dudley. Oh, looks like Dudley had a little bit of problems. Put Dave Allen now up to the race lead. Oh, David going to get it wrong and roll upside down. He and Diddley going to get together. Dudley now back out in front. Allen holding on to the number 2. 1 and 2 on the top right-hand side of the track. Final B main here of the 10th scale program. Getting into the A mains next. Race 7, you're coming up next. Cody Dudley, Dave Allen, Don Hilliard, 1, 2, and 3. They're separated by 2.9 seconds. Colin holding on to the 4, Will Almeida in the 5, Ryan Schaefer 6, Ryan Sawyer in the 7, Joe Eastridge in the 8, Steve Flynn 9. Just over 5 minutes left to go. Race number 7, you're coming up next. Cody Dudley, 3.2 seconds up on Don Hilliard. Dave Allen, 7/10 of a second back. Here comes Cody Dudley coming across the start-finish line. Let's find Don Hilliard. There's Don Hilliard on the step-off tabletop. Top left-hand side of the track. Here he comes back in through the middle section, heading towards the switchbacks. Don Hilliard now 2.4 seconds up on Colin Bombara. 4:45 left to go. Oh, man. Oh, one going for a big tumble. I believe that was our race leader. He's all marred up in a bunch of lap traffic here coming in through the S-turn. It looks like it's going to be Don Hilliard going to move up in that top spot now. Put Cody down to the 2. Cody's still in that transfer spot to make the A main. 4-wheel drive 10th scale buggy over here on the right-hand side of the track. 1 and 2 very close together. Don Hilliard grabs him a handful of trigger. They got Ryan Swayer right in front of him. Oh, no, Dudley off track. 4. Oh, behind the wall, behind the wall, behind the wall. There's one behind the wall on the left-hand side. There we go. Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right, sends him on his way once again. Is that? Oh, no, that was Cody Dudley that was off the track. Oh, no, he's going to lose a ton of time here. That's going to allow Colin now to move up to the 3. Looks like Cody may have broke his wing as well. So Colin going to move up into that number 2 and final transfer spot. 4:30 down, 3:30 remaining. Dave Allen up to the number 2. Will Almeida now to the 3. Almeida 3.2 seconds back of the transfer. Hey, take the blower outside, Tiny. Take the blower outside for me, please. Don Hilliard right now leading the way. 8.2 seconds up on Dave Allen last time by the line. Will Almeida trying to close the gap. Now the gap down to 2 seconds as Almeida closing in here on Dave Allen. 5 minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. It's Don, Dave, Will, Cody, Colin. Right now your top 5. Joe Eastridge working at number 6. .225 still remaining. Don Hilliard working the left-hand side of the track all by himself. He's got a 7-second lead here on Dave Allen. There's Dave Allen coming across the line now, 8 seconds back. But Dave Allen feeling the pressure now from Will Almeida. That's a battle for the bump spot. Coming in through the switchback. Dave Allen in that sky blue. Got Will Almeida in the dark blue directly behind him. 4-wheel drive 10-scale buggy. Final bump spot up in the A main. On to the right-hand side of the track. Here to come through the short chute. Onto the front straightaway now. Dave Allen trying to hold on to it. Almeida right there on his back bumper, top left-hand side. Down the hill they come. Almeida trying to keep right there on the backside. Dave Allen not opening up any gaps. Oh, no, he's on the wrong side of the pipe. Oh, no. Oh, he's going to marshal himself, but he's going to lose the position. Dave Allen now down to the 3. Put Will Almeida up to the 2. Don Hilliard right now with that top spot, 9.3 seconds up on the field. Don Hilliard coming across that line with that top spot. Will Almeida still holding on at number 2. Let's see where Dave Allen's going to be at. Oh, boy, Dave now 3.7 seconds back. Still got 1 minute left to go. He's not out of it yet. Got to make up some time here. He's nearly 4 seconds away from the transfer spot. Almeida in that dark blue on to the right-hand side of the track. Will trying to race his way up into the A main. Here he comes across start-finish line. 45 seconds left to go. Dave Allen 2.3 seconds away from the bump. In through the middle section of the track. That dark blue trying to hold on to that 2 spot. You've got the sky blue trying to move his way up to the 2. Running into 3. Oh, no, Dave Allen going to get it wrong. Roll upside down. Going to have to be marshaled here. That's going to give a ton of breathing room here now to Will. 20 seconds left to go. Will just got to keep it on all 4 wheels here for 1 more lap. I don't think Dave's going to make it back to the line. Don Hilliard going to come across the line. He's going to go out there on that victory lap. Here comes Will Almeida. Race clock is about to expire. Nobody going to be able to take it away from him. It'll be Don Hilliard and Will Almeida transferring up into the A main.
Ryan Swader done.
As you come back to the line, guys, you're all done.
David Allen done. Colin Bombara done. Don Hilliard done.
Waiting on Will Almeida.
Will Almeida
And
done.
there we go, guys. That is race. Everybody is done. All right, Don and Will transferring up, guys, into race number. A main is race number 9. Race number 9. All right, guys, go put your cars down. Get the rest of my marshals out here, please. Need Dave, Colin, Joe, Ryan, Cody, Ryan Schaefer, Steve Flynn. Let's see here. Looks like I got Joe Eastridge running back to back.
1 minute to the start of the race.
So I might need just a little bit of help. I need got Don Hilliard running back to back as well. So I might need a little bit of marshal help, please. I might need a little marshal help. It's race number 7, 1/10 scale, 2-wheel drive. Buggy taking a stand.
45 seconds to the start
Let's
of
get
the
our
race.
marshals out here, please,
Layton
quickly.
Sulky.
Again, guys, I might need a little bit of marshal help. I got a couple of guys running back to back.
David Harvey.
Already, 10 scale 2-wheel drive buggy. Let's get them checked in.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Jermaine Merchant. Mark Butler. Braden Dummel. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, guys, let's get our marshals out here, please. There. Do I have a marshal here on the front straightaway? Coming onto the front straightaway, I got some people standing there, but I need to make sure I got a marshal there. Do I have a marshal? Okay, we do. Okay. All right, let's get them lined up. All righty, guys, here we go. Let's line them up. Don Hilliard on the 1, David Harvey on the 2, Mark Decker on the 3, Joe Eastridge on the 4, Dylan Coe on the 5, Leighton on the 6, Braden on the 7, Bryce on the 8, Jermaine on the 9, and Marcus Butler on the 10. It is two-wheel drive 10-scale buggy A main. Gridded up. Here we go. Racers ready. Marshals ready. Everybody's going to go on the tone here in less than 5. And we're off and running. It's going to be Big Daddy Don. Going to lead them off here in the A main of two-wheel drive 10-scale buggy. Oh, man. Oh, no. A lot of them having all kinds of problems. Oh, got one stuck in the wall over here. Thank you, sir, for the hustle. Thank you. Don Hilliard right now out in front in that yellow and green. Here he comes on the right-hand side of the track in that rear motor. See a lot of that running here this weekend. Coming across that start-finish line. He and David Harvey very close together. David 7/10 of a second. Oh, they get together a little bit. Don Hilliard right now leading the way. David Harvey holding on that number 2. Now Mark Decker going to move it to number 2. David Harvey 3. Looks like a bit of a problem here for Don Hilliard. I believe Mark Decker now has worked his way past. Here they come in through the middle section of the track. On to the right-hand side. This should be your race leader in the red and green. Yep, Mark Decker right now out in front. Don Hilliard holding on to 2. Oh, no, Hilliard going to get it wrong. Roll upside. Oh, no, he done knocked his body off his car. Man, keep your clothes on. My goodness, nobody wants to see that. 1:30 down, 6:30 left to go. Mark Decker, Don Hilliard last time by the line. We're separated by 0.4 of a second. It's going to be Mark Decker now with a big lead here up on Don. Big Daddy Don coming across the start-finish line. David Harvey still working into 3. Little Miz working at number 4. Miz up to the 4 spot. Finds himself 0.7 of a second away from the 3. Race 8, you're coming up next. Four-wheel drive short course A final. So Seth and Jacob are going to run the relay race while Danny and I go get the 8-scale track prepped and ready to go, get our stuff all set up. They're going to run the relay race. Mark Decker leading the way, 5 seconds up on the field. 2:30 down, 5:30 left to go. It's Mark, Don, David, Leighton, and Dylan. Right now, your top 5. Eastridge in the 6, Jermaine Merchant in the 7, Bryce in the 8, and Marcus Butler in the number 9. I can't tell you how many. Oh, Don stuck in the pipe. Oh, no, help him out. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, Don. I can't tell you how many times I wanted to say Marquez for Marcus Butler. 3 minutes down, 5 minutes left to go. Mark Decker now 0.3 of a second up on Don Hilliard the last time by the line. Let's see where they'll be at when they come to the line this next time. Looks like I think Don just rolled his upside down, so give a little bit more breathing room here to Decker. Decker trying to work his way around lap traffic. That is red and green over here on the right-hand side of the track. Here he comes across start-finish line. It's Mark, David, Don, Leighton, Dylan, your top 5. Race number 7 on the track. Race number 8, you're going to be coming up next. Uh-oh, got one stuck in the pipe over there. Oh, that was Mark Decker got stuck in the pipe. That was our race leader. That's going to allow Don Hilliard to make up a bunch of time here. Decker trying to work his way around that lap traffic. Going to clear it now. Again, that red and green is race leader. Working the top right-hand side of the track. Here he comes towards the short chute. Back towards start finish. He's going to have Butler right there in front of him. Don Hilliard coming across the line, 3.6 seconds back. He's making up time here on Decker. Decker now with that clean track in front of him, though. 3:30 left to go, 4:30 down, and 3:30 remaining in the bottom half of the race. The battle for that top spot starting to tighten up a little bit. Don Hilliard trying to work his way around lap traffic. Oh, he's bumping wheels there with Butler. Going to clear it now, see what the gap's going to be. He made up some time. Oh, he still makes up time even after bumping wheels and getting hung up a little bit. He's still 3.4 seconds back. Little Miz up to the number 3 spot. Put David Harvey to the 4, Dylan Coe 5. That's 5 minutes down, 3 minutes left to go. Here comes your race leader, right-hand side of the track, coming back towards start finish in the red and green. Out in front, let's see where Don Hilliard's going to be at. Don Hilliard now 3.2 seconds back. You have the X-ray out in front. Oh, no, Mark going to stick it into the pipe. Going to have to be marshaled here. We have a new race leader. Put Big Daddy Don out in front. Don Hilliard to the top of the leaderboard. Don Hilliard coming back across start-finish line with 2:30 left to go. Out in front. Let's see where Mark Decker's going to be at. Decker now 4 seconds back of the race lead. Hilliard coming in through the switchback. I hear this little roller. Decker going to roll upside down. Gets it right back on all 4 wheels. Little Miz now closing the gap on him. That battle for that number 2 spot starting to shape up. Here to come through the single doubles. Miz going to single all the way through, and he's going to take over the 2 spot, and Mark Decker going to take it right back away from him. Right-hand side of the track. Battle for the 2 spot here in the A final of 2-wheel drive mod buggy. Decker bouncing it off the pipe. Little Miz now up to the number 2. Miz from 6th on the starting grid up to the 2 spot. Decker going to battle right back. Oh, they're bumping wheels. They almost trying to save it from spinning out in the corner. Using the bumpers on those buggies there just a little bit. Good, hard racing right-hand side of the track. Decker right now with the advantage. Little Miz holding on to that number 3 spot. 90 seconds left to go. Left-hand side of the track. And red and green holding on. Oh, no, Mark Decker into the pipe. Miz, oh, no, turn marshal down. Oh, my goodness, we might have got that on camera. Please save that. That'll be a good one. Don Hilliard, Mark Decker, late in 1, 2, and 3. David Harvey working at 4, Dylan Coe 5. 1 minute remaining. Don Hilliard with a comfortable lead, working his way around. He's yellow and green, coming to the single double. He's going to single his way through it. He's got a clean track in front of him now. Little Miz up to that number 2 spot. Mark Decker working at number 3, David Harvey into 4. Harvey now getting back in on that action. 45 seconds left to go. Race 7 on the track. Race 8 coming up next. Mark Decker now up to that number 2 spot. Little Miz down to the number 3. Miz only 1.5 seconds back as they work that left-hand side of the track. They got Butler stuck in between them now. Miz trying to find a way around the lap traffic. Miz now going to clear that lap traffic. You've got David Harvey right there as well. Oh, no, he rolls it upside down for Little Miz. That should allow David Harvey now to slip past. Harvey going to move up to number 3. 15 seconds left to go. Mark Decker still working to number 2. Don Hilliard with a big lead. 10 seconds up on the field, but only 10 seconds left to go on the race clock. He's probably going to squeeze in one more lap. Oh, I don't know. It's going to be close. 5 seconds remaining. 3, 2, 1. He's not going to get another lap. Give it to Big Daddy Don. Big Daddy Don takes the race win here in 2-wheel drive open buggy A final. Here they come racing back to the line. It's going to be Mark Decker in that number 2 spot. David Harvey drag race down the front straight. Only going to be 0.2 of a second back. Little Miz is going to finish up in 4. Dylan 5, Jermaine 6, Joe 7, and Bryce in the 8. Marcus Butler in the 9. All right, you guys, put your buggies down. Come on out, grab your commercial spot. Oh, top 3 right now. Yep. Top three to podium, please. Top 3 to podium. I need Don Hilliard, Mark Decker, and David Harvey. Let me grab my camera. I'll be right there. Top three straight to podium, please. Top 3 straight to
1
podium.
minute to the start of the race. 45 seconds to the start of the race. Art Washington. 30 seconds to the start
All
of
right,
the
guys,
race.
I need my top three over the podium. I'm headed that way with the camera. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right there.
"15 seconds to the start of the race. Braden Dummel. Less than 5.
There we go. All right, there we go. Here we go, guys. Here's my camera. All right, everybody look right here. One more. Perfect. Thank you, guys.
I'm good with that. Let's do it. All right, guys, give me just one moment here. All right, go ahead and run your hot laps. Run your hot laps, guys. Turn loose, run your hot laps.
David Allen. Steve Flynn. Brent Morgan. Bobby Duncan. Joe Eastridge. Ian Campbell. Cameron Schaefer.
All right.
Will Alameda.
All right, let's get them lined up. I need Dave Allen on the 1, Will Alameda on the 2, Bobby Duncan on the 3, Joe Eastridge on the 4, Cameron Schaefer 5, Ian Campbell 6, Brady Dummel on the 7, Brent Morgan on the 8, Steve Flynn on the 9, Art Washington on the 10. All righty, guys, here we go. Racers ready. Marshall's ready. Everybody's going to go on the tone here in less than 5. And here we go. We're off and running. It's 8-minute final. Four-wheel drive short course. A main underway. 10 trucks to do battle here. Oh, my goodness. Them guys in short course aren't scared to send it. They're like, I love these fenders. Oh, problems there for our race leader. Dave Allen rolls it upside down. Oh, boy, all kinds of carnage here. He's trying to get it all worked out. Marshall over there, like, I don't know which way he needs to go. Here to come across that start-finish line. Cameron Schaefer from 5th on the starting grid up to the race lead. Ian Campbell at 2. Will Alameda in the 3. Steve Flynn working the 4. Dave Allen in the 5. Cameron Schaefer right now with that top spot. Ian Campbell holding on number 2. 7:15 left to go. Watch the language on the driver's stand, please. Please watch the language on the driver's stand. There is a microphone on the driver's stand. Please watch your language. Cameron Schaefer with a 1.5 second lead up on Will Alameda. Alameda 1.9 seconds up on Steve Flynn. Flynn right now with a 1.8 second lead here up on Ian. Ian now 1 second up on Brent. 1 minute down, 7 minutes left to go. Oh no, one stuck up on the pipe, or on the nail. We'll do our podium picks here for our top finishers immediately following this race. Top 3. Race number 9 going to be coming up next. Race 9 up next. Cameron Schaefer right now with that top spot, 3.4 seconds up on Will Alameda. Cameron, Will, Steve, Ian, Braden, Dave, Art. Braden now up to that 5 spot. Joe Eastridge in that 6. Art Washington in the 7. Dave Allen in the 8. Bobby Duncan 9. Brent Morgan in the 10. Will Cameron now 1 and 2 as Will Almeida works his way to the top of the leaderboard. Will Almeida 0.8 of a second up on Schaefer. Steve Flynn in at number 2. Ian Campbell working at number 4. Art Washington in the 5. And a good battle right now for that race leader goes Almeida. Schaefer now going to give up 1.5 seconds. It's Will, Cameron, Steve, Ian, Art, Braden, Bobby, Joe, Brent. Right now your running order. 3 minutes down and 5 minutes left to go. Will Almeida 1.3 seconds up on Schaefer. Schaefer 8 seconds up on Steve Flynn. Flynn now 6 seconds up on Ian Campbell. Going to do our podium picks, guys. Podium picks immediately following each race. Will Almeida right now 2.6 seconds up on Schaefer. Schaefer 9.3 seconds up on Flynn. Flynn 5.3 seconds up on Campbell. No battle here at the top of the leaderboard, but a good battle right now for that 5, 6, 7, 8 positions between Duncan, Dommel, Eastridge, and Washington. All right, 4 minutes down, 4 minutes left to go. You're halfway there, racers, halfway there. Will Almeida right now with that top spot. Cameron Schaefer still working into number 2. 2.7 seconds back. Race 8 on the track. Race 9, you're coming up next. As soon as we get done with the 10th scale portion of the program, guys, Danny and I are going to go set up for the 8 scale side so we can move right straight into that. The Hardison family will be running the relay race. Looks like that's going to be rather exciting as they run some 8 scale and 10th scale combined with 3 different drivers on 3-man teams. Actually going to try to get that set up as quick as I can outside. I'd like to come check out this relay race. Just over 3 minutes left to go. Will Almeida 10.7 seconds up on Schaefer. Schaefer now 11 seconds up on Flynn. Flynn 6.2 seconds up on Campbell. 5 minutes down, 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes remaining. Will Almeida continue to lead the way. Cameron Schaefer in the number 2 spot. Steve Flynn still working at number 3. Ian Campbell holding on to 4. Bobby Duncan 5. 2:45 left to go. Will Almeida continue to lead the way. 20 seconds up on Schaefer. Schaefer 6.6 seconds up on Steve Flynn. Ian Campbell climbs up to the 3 spot, puts Steve Flynn down to the number 4. Flynn 1.5 seconds away from Campbell. I believe Campbell is running that all-white short course. Let's see when they come back around. He just moved up in that number 3 and final podium spot. Right-hand side of the track. All right, I'm being told he's the green truck. Green truck. Here comes Campbell coming across the line. Ian Campbell on that top left-hand side of the track. He's the one with the white window stickers. Campbell still out in front, running that 2-tone green. Or not in front, excuse me, in the number 3. At final podium spot, Steve Flynn trying to close the gap. He's down to 4 seconds now, the gap. Trying to make time back up. 1:30 left to go, 1:30 remaining. Will Almeida, 22 seconds up on the field. That man has checked out on the field. Steve Flynn now 3.4 seconds back at that podium finish. Flynn trying to close the gap here. They do have a lot of lap traffic stuck in between 3 and 4. Less than a minute to go. Will Almeida still looking strong here. Waiting on him to come back to the line. Almeida running that all-red truck. It's your race leader. Here comes Ian Campbell. Campbell now coming across the line. He's 5.4 seconds back at Cameron Schaefer for that number 2. He's beginning to close that gap. I believe Schaefer is running this pink and gold. see here. I believe that gap is starting to shrink here for that number 2 spot. 30 seconds left to go. Oh, there's Schaefer coming across the line. Schaefer and Almeida very close together on the racetrack, but they are separated here by 1 lap. Now, oh man, now we're going to have a pass. Looks like for that number 2 spot. I believe Ian Campbell just worked his way up to the number 2. He was 4.2 seconds back, just made up a ton of time. Here comes Almeida on right-hand side of the track. 5 seconds left to go. Here to come back to the line. They're going to squeeze in 1 more lap here. Oh, man, it's going to be Cameron Schaefer going to finish up in that number 3 spot. Ian Campbell going to get caught right at the line in the 2, so give it to Will Almeida. Almeida going to take the race win. Almeida working his way through the single doubles for the final time. Here he comes on the right-hand side of the track, coming back towards start-finish. It'll be Will Almeida taking the race win. All right, guys, I need Will, Ian, and Cameron over the podium. Will, Ian, and Cameron.
The race is completed. One minute to the start of the race.
All right, I got my top 3 over the podium, please. Top 3 to podium.
Rusty Mihalik.
All right, guys, top 3 to podium, please. Top 3 to podium.
30 seconds to the start of the race. Maddie Long. 15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, everybody look right here, please. Right here. One more. Right here. One more. Perfect. Thanks, guys.
All right, guys, let's clear the track, please. Please clear the track. Clear the track, please. Let's get our marshals out here quickly. Marshals to the track quickly, please. Go ahead and turn them loose, turn them loose. Let's get them all checked in. 2-wheel drive. Oh, wait a minute. I can't remember if it's 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive. Anyway, it's 10-scale buggy coming up next.
Don Hillard.
Race to race, back to back. I need a marshal here in the center at the chair. I need a marshal in the center at the chair. I need a marshal at the chair. All right, let's get them lined up. I need Mad Matty Long on the 1, Mid Decker on the 2, Mark Decker on the 3, Rusty Melich on the 4, Ezra on the 5, Brian on the 6, Garrett 7, Leighton on the 8, Don 9, and Will Almeida on the 10. I need you to check in. Nothing popped up. I have nothing on my screen.
Will Almeida.
All right, Will Almeida on the 10. Nothing's popping up, buddy. You put a transponder in it, there's nothing popping up. All righty, guys, it is 4-wheel drive, 10-scale buggy, A final. Going to be coming up next. Mad Matty Long on the 1, Mid Decker on the 2, Mark Decker on the number 3, Rusty on the 4, Ezra 5, Brian 6, Garrett 7, Leighton on the 8, Don 9, Will Almeida on the 10. All right, there we go.
Colin Von
All right, calling you on the 11. Here we go, guys. Racers ready. Marshals ready. Everybody's going on the tone here in less than 5. Hold on. There we go. All right, guys, here we go. Less than 5. All right, it's going to be Mad Matty Long going to lead them off here in the pink Associated. Followed very closely by Ben Decker in the X-Ray. 1 and 2 very close together. Decker going to dive to the inside. Decker going to make the pass as he moves to the top spot. 8 minutes to do battle here in this A final. Decker getting a little bit sideways. Oh, man, he gets all kinds of sideways, and he bumps into Mad Matty. Mad Matty going to come off the track as he got all kinds of squirrely. Matty now back into the fight, going to fall down. Looks like about to the 6th position. It's like Decker loses some positions as well. We have a new race leader. I think that may be Garrett McCutcheon out in front. I think who is it? They're trying to tell me who it is. Here to come back across start finish line. It's going to be Ezra out in front. Ezra to the race lead. Rusty to the number 2. Oh, man, what in the world's going on back here in the back? Some guys get together. Oh, they're getting together again because they're coming through the corner. Come on, guys, race clean now. Please race clean. There goes Ezra coming across the line. Here they come on the right-hand side of the track. Coming across start-finish line. It's going to be Garrett McCutcheon up to the 2. Ben Decker into number 3. Mad Matty 4. Decker into 5. Miz in the 6. Rusty 7. Little Miz in the 8. Almeida in the 9. Colin in the 10. Don Hilliard in the 11. 1:30 down. 6:30 left to go. Ezra right now with that top spot. 4 seconds up on Ben Decker. Decker now 7/10 of a second up on McCutcheon. Mad Matty Long 7/10 of a second back at that number 3. 1:30 down, 6:30 left to go. Race number 10, you're coming up next. Do our podium picks, guys. Top 3 immediately following this race. Ezra still out in front. Man, Ezra getting all kinds of squirrely on that top left-hand side. That's going to allow Ben to move up. Ben bouncing it off the pipe. Oh, man, into the pipe there for Ezra. Now, into the pipe again. So 1, 2, 3, and 4 now. That battle really starting to tighten up. Oh, man, one almost spun it out right in front of Mad Matty. Mad Matty was hard on the brakes, keep from driving into him. She snagged the pipe a little bit. A little bit of breathing room here now between the 1 and 2. You have Ben Decker right now in front in the X-ray. Ezra holding on that 2 spot. Garrett McCutcheon working at 3. Mad Matty 4. Mark Decker into 5. Brian Miz holding on at number 6. Rusty West 10 and 7. Will Almeida in the 8. 2:30 down, 5:30 to go. It's like Garrett McCutcheon going to snag the pipe. It's going to allow Mad Matty to close up right on his back bumper. Mad Matty trying to find a way around. Here they come on the right-hand side of the track as they battle it out for that number 3 spot. Our race leader having to deal with lap traffic here. He's now going to work his way around. Leader now at the small roller right in front of the driver's stand. Works the single doubles on the backhand side of the track. Here he comes in through the short chute, right-hand side. Come back in the cross start finish line out in front. Ben Decker leading the way. 1.9 seconds up on Ezra. Ezra 2 seconds up on McCutcheon last time by the line. Mad Matty now going to be in that number 3. Ezra falls to the 4. Garrett up to the 2. But Garrett feeling a bunch of pressure here from Mad Matty trying to find a way around. Mad Matty dives to the inside. She now makes that pass. Going to set her sights down on the race leader. Decker comes across the line. He's coming in through the middle section of the track. The gap is 5 seconds between 1 and 2, but we still have well over 4 minutes of racing still to go. But have lap traffic now stuck in between 1 and 2. Here comes Decker on the right-hand side of the track. Mad Matty now making her way over to the right-hand side of the track. Lap traffic pulls over and lets her come through. Across the start-finish line. Gap now is still 5.1 seconds. Exactly what it was the lap prior. No advantage to either driver. Oh, one snags the pipe and rolls upside down. Lap traffic now stuck in between 1 and 2. They are separated by right at 5 seconds. Decker with that clean track in front of him. Coming across the line. Oh, he just laid down his fastest lap of the race at a 19.6. Here comes Mad Matty coming across the line. She's going to lay down a 20.1, so the gap now 5.5 seconds between 1 and 2 with 3:40 left to go. Decker going to have to deal with a bunch of lap traffic here on this lap as he comes back towards start-finish. On the top left-hand side, he's got 3 cars in front of him at this small tabletop now, coming in through the switchback. Got your leaders coming up right behind you. Mad Matty 5.5 seconds out of the top spot. Here comes Decker over here on the right-hand side of the track coming back towards start-finish. Mad Matty coming back to the line now. Here she comes. It's going to be 5.7 seconds as Decker continuing to stretch out the lead. He's picking his way through lap traffic. Single, doubles for your race leader. Coming in through the short chute. He's got that all-green buggy right in front of the driver's stand. Leader right behind you. That's Rusty. Rusty pulling over, letting leader come through. Leader over here on the right-hand side of the track. Coming through the short chute. 2:30 still to go. Race leader coming across the line. The gap now 6.3 seconds between 1 and 2. Ben Decker nailing the setup here in this A final with just over 2 minutes left to go. Garrett McCutcheon working at number 3 in final podium spot. He's got a 3-second lead up on Ezra. Ezra right now finds himself 2.8 seconds up on Brian Miz. Now Mark Decker going to move to the 6. Mihelic into number 7. Colin in the 8. Will Almeida in the 9. Don Hilliard in the 10. 6 minutes down. 2 minutes left to go. Ben Decker over here on the right-hand side of the track. Got a clean track in front of him for right now. Here he comes across start-finish line. 6.4 seconds up on the field. Here comes Mad Maddie working her way around lap traffic, drifting it through the corner. Boy, she set that thing up early. Oh, 6 seconds back. She picked up 4/10 on that lap. Minute 40 still to go. Oh, one getting a little squirrely right in front of Mad Maddie. Oh, that was Rusty. Got a little squirrely. There goes Decker coming across the line. Here comes Mad Maddie to the line now. Let's see where the gap's going to be at. 7.2 seconds. The gap now has been really setting sail. Oh, one hard into the wall over there. Somehow kept it on all 4 wheels and didn't break. Ben Decker back across the line. 7.2 seconds up on the field. It's going to deal with some lap traffic here in just a couple of corners. That white, pink, and blue is your race leader. Right-hand side of the track. Here he comes in through the short chute. Back towards start-finish. Race number 10. Stadium Truck and Short Course up next. Race 10. Stadium Truck Short Course up next. .40 seconds left to go for Ben Decker. Mad Maddie in that number 2 spot. She's 5.2 seconds up on Ezra. Ezra now going to make that pass on Garrett McCutcheon. That's a battle for the number 3 and final podium position. They're working their way in through the middle section of the track. That yellow and orange holding on to the 3. Right-hand side of the track. They now got lap traffic. They're stuck in between them. Right through the short chute they go, coming back towards start-finish. That's Rusty Mihelic now in between that 3 and 4. Ezra with that clean track in front. McCutcheon pushing hard. He's got 2 lap cars right in front of him. One pulls over and lets him come through. Right-hand side of the track. Race clock now expires. Racing back to line. You're all going to be done. Ezra going to hold on to that number 3 and final podium position. It'll be Ben Decker coming across the line, taking the race win here in 4-wheel drive 10-scale buggy. Mad Maddie Long going to come home in that number 2 spot. And across the line she goes. All right, I need my top 3 over to podium, please. Top 3 to podium. Race at number 10. You're going to be coming up next.
Mark Decker done.
Top 3 to podium, please.
Completed. One minute to the start. .30 seconds to the start of the race. .15 seconds to the start of the race. Less than 5.
All right, here we go. Everybody right here. One more. Perfect. Thank you.
David Allen. Mike Shirley Jr. Joe Eastridge.
All right, so there
Brendan
is
Double.
no awards here
Brent
for
Norman.
2-wheel drive truck and 2-wheel drive short course, but we will still take a podium picture. We will still take podium pics. All right. Waiting on a check from Mike Shirley. Mike Shirley, waiting on a check from you.
Mike Shirley.
All right, got everybody checked in. Joe Eastridge, you're going to line up on the 1. Brent on the 2. Andrew on the 3. Tyler 4. Actually, hold on a minute. I'm going to change that order up. Put Dommel on the 1. Dave Allen on the 2. Mike Shirley on the 3. That's Mike Shirley Jr. on the 3 and Mike Shirley on the 4. Senior on the 4. Then we'll put Joe on the number 6, Brent on the 7, Andrew on the 8, Tyler on the 9. The 5 will be open. The 5 will be open. Come around, guys, line them up. Dommel on the 1, Dave on the 2, Shirley Jr. on the 3, Shirley Senior 4. The 5 will be open. Joe Eastridge on the 6, Brent Morgan on the 7, Andrew on the 8, Tyler 9. Looking good. Here we go. Racers ready. Marshall's ready. Everybody's going on the tone here in less than 5. And we're off and running. It's going to be Brandon Dommel leading them off here in Stadium Truck, followed by Joe Eastridge in the short course. Kind of separate these guys the way I did because the trucks were faster than the short courses yesterday, but looks like they are all moving up. You're all racing on your own individual class division, scored separately, racing together but scored separately. Race number 11, 4-wheel drive 10th scale mini truggy up next. Oh, we got one stuck in the wall over here. Thank you, young man. Joe Eastridge right now leading the way. Got a 1.9 second lead up on Andrew. Andrew half second up on Brent. You got Brent with a 6.9 second lead up on Tyler. Dommel still holding on to race lead here in Stadium Truck. 3.3 seconds upon Shirley Jr. Shirley Jr. 3.3 seconds upon Shirley Sr. Got Dave Allen working the number 4 spot, only 0.3 of a second back, 1 minute down, and 4 minutes left to go. Race 11, you're on deck. Race 11 on deck. Again, guys, there are no awards for short course and truck. There are also no awards as well for mini truggy, but we will still take podium pictures. Joe Eastridge right now leading the way. He has a 5.6 second lead up on Brent Morgan. Morgan now 2.3 seconds up on Andrew. You have Dommel still out in front here. Mike Shirley working in number 2 spot. Shirley Jr. in the number 3. Dave Allen 4. Joe Eastridge continuing to weigh. Brent Morgan working in that number 2 spot, 5.7 seconds back at the 1. Andrew holding on that number 3 spot, 1.3 seconds back at the number 2, 2:30 down, and 2:30 left to go here in this 5-minute final. Oh, got a couple of mounted on top of one another over here. What's going on? Y'all knocked that off. Next thing you know, you're going to have baby truggies going around everywhere. Get you a room. Keep that private. Joe right now with that top spot, 8.1 seconds up on Brent. Brent finds himself 5.1 seconds up on Andrew. Andrew with a 16-second lead there up on Tyler. Dommel still with that race lead well out in front. 27 seconds up on the field here in Stadium Truck. Mike Shirley Jr. up to the number 2, Dave Allen 3, and Shirley Sr. in the 4. What's that? Yep. Dommel in the Traxxas with that top spot. Here in Stadium Truck with 90 seconds left to go. Here's Joe, Brent, Andrew, Tyler, Braden, Dave, Shirley Jr., and Mike Shirley. Mike Shirley right now just outside of the podium. There's Shirley Jr. going to move up to the 2. Looking for Dave Allen, waiting on him to come back to the line. Put Mike Shirley now up to the number 3 spot. There's Dave Allen coming across the line. Dave Allen now just short of the podium. That's 4 minutes down and 1 minute remaining. 4 minutes down, 1 minute remaining. Oh, no. Dommel going so slow with 45 seconds left to go. He has a 40-second lead on the field, but he is just creeping out there as his battery has dumped on him. He's just barely creeping, but you're going to have to kind of get out of the race line a little bit. I know you're going super, super slow. Oh, another one looks like he's slowing. Oh, no, another one going slow. Oh, man, it's only a 5-minute race. These guys are having all kinds of problems out here. Oh, Dommel. Oh, keep going, man. Keep going, keep going. Somebody push it, blow on it, something. Oh, no, he can't make it up the hill. Oh, I got to pull him off. Battery's dead. Joe Eastridge right now top of the leaderboard here in short course. Oh, man, I feel bad for Dommel. Led here for the first 4 minutes and as the race clock expires, he's going to run out of battery. That should put Mike Shirley up into the race lead. Let's see when they come back to the line. Ooh, I don't know. Dommel might still hold on to this one. He had a big lead. We'll see. Nope, Mike Shirley's going to take the win here. So Joe Eastridge going to win here in short course. Brent Morgan going to come home in the number 2 spot. Mike Shirley and Dave Allen battle it out all the way to the end. It is going to be Mike Shirley taking the race win. Dave Allen in the 2 and Mike Shirley Jr. in the 3. Andrew, you're going to finish up in the 3 spot for short course. All right, guys, I need my top 3 in each class. That's going to be Joe, Brent, and Andrew in short course. And then I need Shirley Sr., Dave Allen, and Shirley Jr. 1, 2, and 3 for stadium truck for podium picks. Real quick, please. Again, there are no awards for these classes, but we can still take podium picks for you.
Transponder 86367991.
Hold tight, guys. Hold tight. Let's do our podium picks. Hold tight.
Transponder 3199906.
Good. There we go. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. One more. There we go. All right, short course. Short course, please. Just died. Here we go. Looking good. All right, here we go, guys. One more. Perfect. Thanks, guys. Good job.
All right, guys. I need one more. On the 2. No more laps, please. No more laps.
Robert
Kevin Miller on the 3. Steve Flynn on the 4. Dommel on the 5. Campbell on the 6. Robert Coons on the 7. Bernhard on the 8. Gina 9. Justin 10. And no check from Connor. All right, guys, we'll get done with this race here. It's 8-minute final. 4-wheel drive 10-scale truck. We'll then move into the relay race. Danny and I are going to go set up at the 8-scale track where the relay race is going on. All right, here we go. Race. Oh, missing a marshal in the chair. Missing a marshal in the chair. In the chair. All right, here we go. Racers ready. Marshals ready. Everybody's going on the tone here in less than 5. All righty, guys, this 4-wheel drive 10-scale truck final main of the day here for the 10-scale program. Race number 11 underway. It's going to be Sonny Santucci. Got a really fast stadium truck, 4-wheel drive mini truggy. Here to come on the right-hand side of the track. Sonny coming across the line, leading here on lap number 1. Garrett McCutcheon staying right there with him in the number 2 spot. Sonny whipping it through the corner. Keeps it under control as he drifts it around. Here he comes up and over the single double. Top right-hand side of the track coming through the short chute. That pink-colored truck, he's your race leader. Cross start-finish line he goes. Garrett McCutcheon in the number 2 spot, giving up some time here now. Oh, he rolls it upside down, comes on the front straightaway. That is going to allow Steve Flynn to close up right on his back bumper. Steve Flynn right there with him. Justin Stein very close as well. Stein from 10th on the starting grid up to the 4th spot. 1 minute down, 7 minutes left to go. Sonny, Garrett, Steve, Justin, and Braden right now your top 5. Bernhard holding on in that 6. Coons in that 7. Miller 8. Campbell 9. Gina 10. 1:30 down and 6:30 remaining. Sonny, Garrett, Justin, Steve, Braden, right now your top 5. Kevin Miller in that 6. Bernhard holding on to the 7. Campbell in the 8. Robert in the number 9. Gina in the 10. You're now 2 minutes down, 6 minutes left to go. Relay race, you're coming up next. Relay race coming up next. Danny and I are going to go set up the 8-scale outdoor track. Move our equipment back over while the relay race is going on so we can have a smooth transition right straight into the 8-scale program. Should be back in time to finish watching the majority of the, or at least the second half of the relay race. 2:30 down, 5:30 to go. Is Sonny Santucci now with a nearly 5-second lead here up on the field. Garrett McCutcheon holding on that 2 spot. Justin Stein working at number 3. Steve Flynn holding on to the 4. Braden Dommel in the 5. That's 3 minutes down and 5 minutes to go. 3 down, 5 remaining. Sonny, Garrett, Justin, Steve, Johnny, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Braden Dommel working at number 6. Robert Coons in the 7. Kevin Miller in the 8. Jeffrey in at number 9. Gina in the 10. 3:30 down, 4:30 remaining. Oh, we got one stuck in the wall. Against the wall. Against the wall. Oh, my goodness. It's carnage over down that left-hand side of the track. Got people upside down everywhere. All right, nearing the halfway point. 4 minutes down, 4 minutes left to go. Sonny Santucci now opened up a 9-second lead on the field. He's working the right-hand side of the track. Got lap traffic here in front of him as he comes onto the front straightaway. That's Robert Coons, and Jeffrey lets him come through. Now he's going to jump past both of them. Got a clean track once again now in front for Sonny. He's got an 8-second lead up on Garrett. Garrett 16 seconds up on Justin. Justin 3 seconds up on Steve Flynn. Here's Sonny, Garrett, Steve. Justin now to the number 4 spot. Justin 1.1 seconds away from a podium finish. Sonny Santucci 8.9 seconds up on Garrett McCutcheon. Time winding on down here. Sonny out in front, nearly 10 seconds up on the field. Oh, take it back right as they come across the line for Garrett McCutcheon. Now it's going to be 5.2 seconds. A rough lap there last time by for Sonny. Still 2:30 left to go in the race clock. Relay race, you're coming up next. Relay race up next. I believe they start with 8-scale e-buggy first. I think everybody's going to need to check in. If I've got the format figured out, I think everybody needs to check in with their various cars, getting the transponders assigned correctly. Sonny, Garrett, Steve, Justin, Kevin, your top 5. Robert still in that 7th spot. Johnny Campbell in the 7 now. Robert Coons in the 6. Braden Dommel in the 8. Jeffrey Bernhardt in the number 9. Gina in the 10.
2 minutes left.
Justin Stein in that number 3 spot. Let's see where Steve Flynn's going to be at. Flynn coming across the line now. 3.6 seconds back at the podium. Careful, Marshall. Whoop, good catch, Marshall. Oh, man, I wish that was on camera. That was. Oh, no, Marshall down. Careful, careful. All right, looks like he's all good. That was a good catch from that Marshall. Then, unfortunately, he went down. Sonny, Garrett, Justin, 1, 2, and 3. Steve Flynn holding on to that 4. 90 seconds left to go. 90 seconds remaining. Four-wheel drive mini truggy out on the track. Sonny Santucci leading the way, 5.7 seconds up on the field.
1 minute left.
Final 60 seconds of the race. It's Sonny, Garrett, Justin 1, 2, and 3. Steve Flynn 2.7 seconds away from the bump spot. Or excuse me, from the 3 and final podium spot. Robert Coons holding on to 5, 33 seconds back at the 4. 20 seconds remaining. Sonny Santucci coming across the line. This will be his final lap here. Sonny working his way in through the middle section of the track there at the switchbacks at that small roller. Now going to work the single double on the top right-hand side of the track. Here he comes back towards the short chute. He might squeeze in one more lap here. He will. Oh, just barely with 1 second left to go on the race clock. So Sonny Santucci going to go out there on the victory lap. Long lap here for Garrett McCutcheon. There he is coming across the line. Justin Stein going to finish up in that number 3 and final podium spot.
Jeffrey Bernhardt done. Robert
waiting on Sonny, Justin, Johnny, Kevin. Race back to the line, guys. You're all going to be done.
Sonny Santucci done. All
there's Sonny, there's Justin.
Justin Stein done.
Waiting on Kevin Miller. Kevin already out, maybe. He broke. All right, that's the race, guys. Everybody is done. In my top 3, I need Sonny, Garrett, and Justin over to podium, please. Sonny, Garrett, and Justin. All right, guys, let me get my top 3 over here to podium, please. Top 3. All right, guys, top 3 to podium, please. Top 3 to podium.
right here for me. Sonny, if you'll step to your right just a hair, please. There we go. Perfect. There we go. All right, guys, one more. Here we go. There we go. Perfect. Thanks, guys.
All right, let me get on my relay race. Homies out to the track. Relay race out to the track. Bradley Lingerman.